Hey everyone, Zach here. Hope you're having an awesome day. Hey, today I want to give you a couple of the tools that I use to make my life easier as I'm building my business. Now, don't get me wrong, these tools do not build your business for you. You don't have to have these to build your business. In fact, for many years, I built my business with nothing more than an iPhone 3G, an iPhone 4, and then a 5, 6, etc. So these are extras. These are things you do not need. But when you get to a place where you can financially afford to make your life a little more comfortable, these things have been massively, massively helpful for me specifically. So the first one that I want to show you is this. This is the Jabra Evolve 65, I think, yes, Evolve 65 headset. So this is a headset that, boom, put it like this. And I like it because it's got the two ear things, so I can always hear what someone's doing. It has really good Bluetooth connectivity, so I can just like, bang, talk to someone when I'm on the phone, or from my cell phone rather than the computer. And so this thing is really, really helpful when I want to hear everything that they're saying, which is typically, but sometimes, it can get too loud. But this is when I really want to make sure I'm totally immersed in the conversation. One thing that I have noticed about this is it does kind of squish my ears a little bit after like a few hours. So when that happens, I have this headset. This is the Plantronics Savi, S-A-V-I. And this is a desk phone. So this hooks into like a station at your desk. So you boom, you click it in. So it's not for like traveling. Clicks in there and obviously just goes on one ear. This is really, really good. It's obviously a little quieter because it's only on one ear rather than two, but it doesn't really hurt your ears at all. But sometimes I'm wearing this for a few hours and I'm like, I kind of want to, give my inside my ear a little bit of a break, or I want to hear someone better. So I'll switch to this and put this on. So this is about $180 right now, and this one is like $220 with the thing. So obviously that can get a little bit pricey if you're brand new. So you don't need these again. I didn't use a headset for a long time. In fact, when I was first starting out, I just used a pair of headphones. So I just plug headphones into my phone and use that. That's totally cool. Now I can do things to make myself a little more comfortable and things like that. These have been really, really cool for me because I can stand up, I can walk around, I can do my thing. And then for traveling, I just use a pair of wireless headphones. So if I'm talking to someone in the car, which I rarely do, I used to make all my calls in the car. Now I rarely make any phone calls in the car. But if I am forced to do that, I'll just take a pair of wireless headphones and plug them in and do that. And then there's these. These are the Sony, I think XM1000 or something like that. We'll drop a name right there for you. Anyway, these things are about $350. So they're a little pricey for what they are. These are noise canceling headphones. And whenever I'm in a spot where I need to write some good copy or create, an awesome funnel or anything like that, man, there's nothing more than I love than just popping these things on, turning them on, and dude, the whole world goes away. It's awesome. So I have a set playlist for trying to be creative. I have a set playlist for just kind of more mindless work, just needing to pound through stuff, that kind of thing. And we've literally been in the middle of airports. I've been on planes, noisy offices, coffee shops, all that kind of stuff. I've yet to find anything that can trump these. Obviously, when there's no music on, that you can still hear some things if someone's being loud or someone with a squeaky voice. But if you put these on with the noise canceling on all the way and even just quiet classical music, it completely blocks out everything. So these have been awesome. These was not something that I could have bought early in my career. $350 for a pair of headphones that you don't really need was not something I could have done early in my career. But we feel very blessed to be able to do this kind of stuff. So if you can, I highly recommend a pair of these to really help your productivity in basically every way. Now these are blue light glasses. I know they're clear, so you can't really tell that they are, right? So these are blue light glass. Now I put them on I can the light turned a little bit more yellow. So it's amazing. It does pull the blue out of things. I like these because they're see-through, they're mostly clear lenses. I have a pair of the Swanwick glasses as well. Put a picture of those right there. So I have a pair of those Swanwick glasses. I couldn't find them for the video, so who knows where they're at. But those are really good for they completely block out all blue light, but they're so yellow that I sometimes have a hard time focusing with them because it's such a difference from what I normally look through, my normal eyes. So we got these. These are clear. And if you don't know why to block out blue light, hey, I don't really fully know either. But I do know that you sleep better if you block out most blue light from your day. So right now I'm staring at a really bright light doing this video with you. And then later I'll be on the computer and the computer is lit with a blue light, so is your phone. And blue light inhibits melatonin production. Melatonin is the chemical that makes you sleep. So it inhibits that. So if you block out blue light, you have a way better time falling asleep at night, which obviously makes you more productive. That's number one. And number two, I think there's even links to too much blue light energy, basically causing like a little bit of cognition issues. Don't know if that's totally true or not, but hey, for whatever these are, 50, 60 bucks, and the Swan X are like 70 or whatever. For that, I'm just putting them on while I work. If I can be smarter and sleep better, I'm gonna do that. Then there's this stuff, Bulletproof Brain Octane Oil, which is super sick. I've been using this on and off for about 2 years. And basically you can put it on anything. The cool way to do it is put it in your coffee and blend it up. Now you have to definitely follow the instructions. If you drink too much for your first time, you're gonna dump your pants for sure. So ease into it, but once you do, no joke, this stuff helps like me focus mind-blowingly well. It is so noticeable, it's crazy. So this will help you focus a lot. In fact, the first few weeks that I took it, I actually had trouble sleeping because I was like so on it. So this stuff's really, really good. Again, I would ease into it, make your coffee with it if you want, and blend it up. You know, if you've ever heard of the Bulletproof diet or anything like that, he obviously recommends this. This is like his stuff. It's basically like really fancy MCT oil, which is essentially coconut oil. I've heard, you know, I've totally drank the Bulletproof Kool-Aid, so I use this stuff rather than like regular MCT oil. It is more expensive, but supposedly it's better, and it's like $8 more than like generic stuff. So it's like, okay, whatever. I don't know if your marketing is true, but I'll still buy it anyway, and it definitely works. So this is my other hack to make myself, you know, essentially smarter. So anyway, those are some of the tools that I use to make my life a little more comfortable and stay more productive. These are the things that I use to remove noise out of my world, as Alex Charfen would say, to help me be more productive and useful throughout my day while I'm working and things like that. Like I said, none of these things are essential to actually making progress in your business. They're just helpful to speeding things along, making you more comfortable and moving things forward. Now, I would say there is one thing that I've become very aware of that, sadly, I've become very aware of it recently. So if your overall, the macro things that allow you to work quickly are busted. So for instance, if you have a really slow computer or an ancient phone that like barely moves or really slow internet, I would skip all of those things and get those ones fixed first. So right now, like we're renting this really cool house up in the mountains in Southern California. It's really secluded. It's awesome. Problem is the internet sucks up here. So we're literally having to like, okay, no one can do 2 Zoom calls at once. Only one person can be on Zoom. And when you're on Zoom, like make sure you don't upload an Instagram story. Like that's literally how like bad the internet is. So we're trying to get it fixed right now, but that's what we're dealing with as we're up here. And that's a huge inhibitor on productivity. So make sure that your technology or whatever you need to grow your business can move as fast as you. Once all that's taken care of, then buy the fun stuff if you have the money for it. I still do race cars. I'm really into modifying cars and things like that. And what a lot of people do before they should is they start modifying and putting go fast parts on their car when the car wasn't ever ready to begin with. So if you buy a 10-year-old car and you're hoping to modify it to make it faster, the first thing that you should do is make sure that the stock stuff works. The engine is put together right, the oil is clean, you don't have any issues inside the engine, all that stuff. Then once all that's taken care of, then you can modify it. So take care of the basics first. Cool. And remember, you don't need any of this stuff to actually grow your business. It's just add-ons, it's ancillary stuff. Cool. So hopefully you found this helpful, you guys. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below. And if you want to learn more about how we build the MLM business online, click the links down below. We share exactly how we do that. In fact, we have systems that bring in as many as 900 leads to us in a day before applicants wanting to talk to us about our business. We've had months, weeks even, that we've sponsored more people in a week than some people will in an entire year or two, and we do that with those links down below. So the one I want you to look at first actually is MLMRebelsBlueprint.com if you're interested in doing that. But anyway, hopefully you found this helpful. And with that, I hope you have an amazing day. I'll talk to y'all soon.